Welcome back to B&B for Phone. Today is a spectacularly beautiful day to dive deep into the absolutely explosive drama unfolding in Los Angeles. Grab your favorite drink and get comfortable because we are about to unpack a storyline that is shaking the very foundation of Forrester Creations. Now, let's talk about the massive elephant in the room that has the entire fandom buzzing. What do you guys think about the incredible rumor that Steffy Forrester Finnegan might actually get fired and Ridge Forrester is going to hand the CEO position directly to Brooke Logan? Can you believe it? That's crazy. But here is the surprise. This is not just some empty gossip floating around the internet. According to the latest developments, Ridge and Eric Forrester are reportedly sitting down right now preparing a massive press release to discuss how Brooke has been betrayed by her own family. And you won't believe what happens next because the media is absolutely tearing Steffy apart in the court of public opinion. Steffy is currently facing the absolute worst public relations nightmare of her entire career. She is being ruthlessly interrogated by the press, and there is a very loud consensus that Steffy's leadership abilities need to be seriously questioned. The media is asking the hard, uncomfortable questions that no one inside the company wants to answer. Why are so many talented people constantly being pushed out of Forrester Creations? Why is the turnover rate so high, and why does the work environment feel so incredibly toxic under her watch? Let's be honest, the media is relentless when they smell blood in the water. If the public continues to question Steffy's ability to run this fashion empire, it is going to put an unbearable amount of pressure on Ridge and Eric to take drastic action. The absolute last thing Ridge ever wants to do is Jang Chook or demote his own daughter. He loves Steffy fiercely, and he has always championed her as the future of the company. But if the media frenzy spins completely out of control with their wild theories and negative press, Eric and Ridge might not have any other choice but to announce that Steffy is officially fired and Brooke will step in to take her place. Do you guys think that is a wise choice to calm public opinion? Let's really analyze the psychology behind this monumental shift in power. I have such a love-hate relationship with Brooke Logan, but you have to admit, she is an absolute mastermind when it comes to getting what she wants. We know from our recent timeline on May 11th that Hope Logan explicitly urged Brooke to pursue the co-CEO position. Hope is exhausted from Steffy's constant mistreatment and wants to protect Hope for the future at all costs. So, what does Brooke do? She goes home that very evening and makes a seductive offer to Ridge that he simply cannot refuse. She uses their romance and their deep historical connection to manipulate the corporate structure of Forrester Creations. It is classic Brooke. She knows exactly how to play Ridge, and it is honestly amazing to watch her work her magic while Steffy remains completely oblivious to the danger lurking in her own family. Let's talk about Ridge for a second because his behavior is driving me absolutely insane. Ridge Forrester has always been the ultimate waffler, constantly torn between his loyalty to his children and his overwhelming weakness for Brooke. When Brooke made that seductive offer, Ridge was clearly uncomfortable with the idea of replacing Steffy. But did he shut it down? Absolutely not. He agreed to consider a possible co-CEO swap. That right there tells you everything you need to know about Ridge's fragile spine. Now, with the media breathing down his neck and questioning Steffy's competence, Ridge is looking for an easy way out. He is using the media frenzy as a convenient excuse to give Brooke exactly what she wants without having to take full responsibility for betraying his daughter. And we cannot forget about the patriarch, Eric Forrester. Eric built this company from the ground up, and he cares about the legacy of Forrester Creations more than anything else in the world. Eric is watching his life's work turn into a media circus. The slow-paced plot of the last few months is suddenly accelerating into a full-blown corporate war, and Eric knows that a scandal involving family betrayal is terrible for business. If the public believes that Brooke was wrongfully pushed out or betrayed by the Forresters, it damages the brand's integrity. Eric is a pragmatist. He might love his granddaughter, but he loves his bottom line more. Preparing a press release to publicly apologize to Brooke and acknowledge the family's betrayal is a massive concession. It is Eric's desperate attempt to control the narrative before the media completely destroys their stock prices. But let's pause and really look at what is happening inside Steffi's mind right now. Steffi has always believed that she is the rightful heir to the Forrester throne. She channels the aggressive energy of her grandmother, Stephanie Forrester, but she lacks Stephanie's ability to keep the family united. Steffi's reign has been chaotic, heavily influenced by her personal vendettas against the Logans. She thinks she is invincible, sitting in that CEO chair and issuing ultimatums. But the suspense is literally killing me because Steffi is completely unaware that her own father and grandfather are plotting her downfall. She thinks she is just dealing with standard corporate pushback, but she has no idea that a massive plot twist is waiting to destroy her career. The fan jargon on the message boards is absolutely exploding with theories right now. Are we looking at a permanent shift in power, or is this just a temporary band-aid to fix a PR nightmare? Some fans believe that Steffi is going to completely lose her mind when she finds out. I mean, can you imagine the explosion? Steffi will certainly blow her top when Ridge finally fills her in on Brooke's sights for her job. She is going to view this as the ultimate betrayal. Her own father siding with her lifelong enemy to appease a bunch of reporters? That is the kind of deep emotional trauma that creates legendary soap opera villains. I predict that Steffi is not going to just pack up her desk and leave quietly. She is going to retaliate with a vengeance. This entire situation also perfectly connects to the other massive storyline happening with the successor characters. Liam Spencer is actively pressuring Hope to leave Forrester Creations and go work for Katie Logan Spencer's new fashion house, Logan. Donna is terrified that Katie poaching Hope will ignite a massive family feud. But Hope is stubbornly refusing to leave because she knows this change in management is underway. Hope is banking everything on Brooke taking Steffi's job. If this plan fails, Hope is going to be left completely vulnerable to Steffi's wrath. But if it succeeds, the Logans will have total control over Forrester Creations, and Hope's fashion line will be untouchable. This proves that Hope is finally learning how to play the corporate game just as ruthlessly as the older generation. But we have to ask ourselves again, is putting Brooke in charge actually going to solve the problem? Let's be completely real here. Putting Brooke in the CEO chair might satisfy the media for a news cycle or two, and it might make for a great press release, but it is going to create a toxic work environment inside the building that makes Steffi's reign look peaceful. Steffi's loyalists are going to revolt. The tension between the Forrester Creations team and the Logan family is going to be thick enough to cut with a knife. This is not a real solution. This is just trading one massive problem for an even bigger, more explosive one. I honestly cannot wait to see how this plays out on screen. The replacement actors and the shifting dynamics are breathing new life into the show. Will Steffi form her own rival company to destroy Forrester Creations from the outside? Will Ridge finally grow a backbone and stand up to Brooke, or will he completely cave to the media pressure? The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for a corporate bloodbath, and I am absolutely here for every single second of it. I want to hear all of your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Do you think Steffi deserves to be fired, or is Brooke taking advantage of a vulnerable situation? Let us wait and see what happens next on this incredible journey.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.